Hey, Ivan.
Hi, TG.
Hey, long time no see. How are you guys?
Very good. Happy Chinese New Year, by the way.
恭喜发财.
恭喜发财.
It's what? Today is the 5th day or 4th day? I cannot recall. Well, nice meeting you here in Bukit Dumba.
Yes.
It's a very nice place. I used to come here decades ago, 30, 40 years ago.
So you've been here in a while?
Yes, but I like to walk here and, jogging.
Same here. As you can tell from my voice, I'm a bit heaty from all the food that I've taken from Chinese New Year.
It's always good.
You look thin, by the way.
Well, I am very healthy. I lost quite a lot of weight. Few reasons, but actually the most important reason is food.
Food.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about that, in some other times. I'm sure you enjoy your Chinese New Year cookies and all the food in Penang.
Yes. Maybe a bit too much.
Yes, that's one of the things here. It's very interesting to talk about the food. Remember we did a video before at the Gin Cafe?
Yeah.
It's good food, okay? And one of the reasons that why I shrank was because I just came back from a holiday in UK.
Okay.
It does seem to me that the West, they are not really into the food culture as compared to Malaysia, and specifically in Penang. So in KL, when I was setting up the office, I actually lost a lot of weight in KL and JB. Not to say they don't have good food, but the problem is the good food is far away. 1 hour to the west, and the other one is 1 hour to the east.
Yeah.
So you just don't have the time to go east and west 2 hours, and that's it, your lunchtime is gone.
So the good spots are far and few between.
Correct.
Yeah.
As a tourist, it's fine, but if you're working there, then it becomes not practical.
All right, we'll talk about food another time then.
Yes.
Anything new that's been happening in your life?
Yes, there is something that we are very proud of. In fact, I'm very proud of, is that about 2 weeks ago, we received a call from the One Stop Center MM2H at the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTAC. So it was a surprise that why there was a call from them. And we were told that the following week, which was very tight, Chinese New Year is around the corner, that they are going to have a MM2H appreciation dinner. And Outer Domus, our company, Outer Domus MM2H Sendirian Berhad, is the top 5.
Really?
Yes.
So you weren't expecting that call at all?
We were not expecting, because the appreciation dinner happens to be on the 13th of February, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is already Chinese New Year. And I'm pretty sure you know that Sunway Resort in KL, going back from Sunway Resort to Penang during the weekend, the travel will be actually very hectic.
Yeah.
But they insist that it has got to be done before Chinese New Year. Why? I would understand, because after that is the Ramadan.
Yeah.
It was very interesting. We were informed we were top 5. We do not know which one was exactly until the day itself.
Yep.
Okay, so that day itself, when we went there on the 13th of what is it? 13th of February? Yes, sorry, getting old. Okay, so 13th of February when we were there, we realized that there are a few companies that we know, friends and everything. So it was a very interesting event, and we were number 3.
Number 3. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much. Number 3, the first one was EcoWork Solution. Second one was Iconic Living. Yeah. We know the owner,
yeah.
Michael. Third is us, Alter Domus. Fourth is Star City, which is in KL. Yeah. And the fifth one was PG Land. All of them are based in KL except us. We are based in Penang, although we have offices in JB and KL. So these are the companies that took the first 5 spots. And interestingly, I will share with you that why we are proud, because it is now official that the largest sponsor for Western developed countries, participants from UK, Europe and all those Western developed countries, including Singapore,
yep.
We are by far the largest.
Really?
And that paid off, because all along we are focusing on these countries anyway. So we have the professionals that comes in. We have a lot of vice presidents, senior managers, business owners. So this group of people, professionals, make us feel very good.
Yep.
Because we are attracting them, and we can communicate with them via email, and even we have sessions with them, whether it is whiskey session, coffee session, or whatever it is. So we are very proud of it, actually.
So is it fair to say that a big part of your clients are from the West?
Yes, actually, just to share with you, there is a big difference on how the participants from the Western developed countries and from Asia, specifically Chinese-speaking Asian side like Taiwanese, Hong Kong and Chinese, they differ quite dramatically, especially those who cannot speak English. Okay, the expectations and how you treated them is very different. I'll give you an example. We do have few clients from China, maybe because it is a language issue, but we told them that the doctor can speak Mandarin.
Yep.
Somehow they insisted that we should follow them to the bank, sit beside them, and one of them even said, "Can you follow me into the doctor's room?" So this is completely different from what we have from the professionals from Europe or from America, where they treasure the privacy more. And how you communicate with them, the expectations on the level of service, the advice given, is completely different from those in China and Taiwan. Unless those applicants holding the Chinese, Taiwanese or Hong Kong passport or whatever, they are good in English, they're educated in the West, they work in large firms, maybe a Chinese passport holder working in Europe. They have a different kind of outlook compared to those directly who comes from China or from Taiwan. Yes, although we are serving mostly the Western developed countries, but let me share with you, we have approximately 12% from Singapore. Well, it's Asia, but they are considered like Western developed country anyway. We have approximately 10% from China and Taiwan, and another 10% from India, Indonesia, Myanmar, Japan, and all this add up. So total from Asia also we have approximately 30%. Okay. So that's why in our company we do have a team who can speak Mandarin, who knows how to serve these clients, because there are referrals from existing clients. Okay. You could have somebody, a British guy working in China, and then he applied through us. In our system, we listed him as a British because it's based on the passport of the clients. And he has many friends who are in China. Some of them are not educated in China. Some of them are educated in China. So they refer all the friends to us. When I say we don't focus on the Asian country, it means that we don't have the connection. We don't have any representative in China. We rarely work with developers, although there are some who express interest, and we are working on an ad hoc basis where they sell the properties to the Chinese and Taiwanese and they want somebody to help with the MM2H. Then of course we would definitely help. But we don't have a presence there as in, we have an Alter Domus office there, or we have a representative there who is representing Alter Domus, trying to push it out to the Chinese and Taiwanese client. No. But we grew organically. It means that those who come to us directly through internet, they're educated, or they are coming through the, the property developers, or friends of a friends and referrals. So yes, most of our clients are from Western developed countries, but we do have those from China directly or Taiwan directly.
I guess that makes sense. Like you mentioned just now, the other four where they focus more on the East, they have a more good reputation among the Chinese community, so it makes sense for them to find them, whereas the West will find you guys.
Correct.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what we have here is that we still continue to move forward. We have a lot of enquiries, especially from all the Western countries. And now this award makes it official that we are the largest sponsor for the participants from the Western developed countries.
Yep.
Okay. So in other words here is that we do find it interesting that we are focusing more on customer service and providing more information, complete transparency to our clients, and many of the Westerners really appreciate that.
Yeah. And historically, you guys are really good at it as well. Just by looking at the Google reviews and some of the forums on Facebook, you guys have a really good name among the MM2H community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We are actually very proud of that, is because when we started up, we do not have anything to promote. We don't know any developer. Internet was at its infancy. My wife and I decided that let's do it on the internet. So we were the first few to promote on the internet, and during that time China was basically still closed in the year 2004 and 5.
Yep.
So we put it out all in the English. Although I am from a Chinese school, I can speak and read and write Chinese, but I'm more comfortable with English. So we promoted our company since 2004 on the internet, and those who are on the internet at the time were actually professionals and well-educated people. That's how we got into them, and we literally have thousands of participants, our clients. We have thousands of clients on the old MM2H, which ran from 2002 until 2020. So during that years, we have a lot, and it is those clients who supported us through COVID. So we focus on customer service, we focus on providing transparency, information. We tell them everything they need to do, they need to know, they need to do. So we tell them whatever that they need. So it's a little bit different. Our modus operandi is different even during that time from until now. And I'll just share with you that the first companies, 2006, they started to license.
Yep.
Okay. And when they license, the first 20 companies, our license is number 1001.
Yep.
Okay. And the first companies, top 20, the first 20s, only 2 exist. Okay. One is Greendales, if not mistaken, one is Darrow, and these 2 focuses on Chinese speaking as well. So we are the only company that really expanded a lot during this time.
Alright.
You know, from approximately 1 employee, which was my wife, then me 2, and then now we have almost like 30 employees in 3 branches. Okay, so yes, we were proud that we were part of the new MM2H as well, where our license 810 was actually the first among the old legacy MM2H companies. Yes. So we got the first one, and we also got the first in terms of the legacy companies. Okay. So that we can talk about in another part of the day, you know, where how we form and we struggle at the company. So right now, in order to serve the clients, and to be very honest, we really have a lot of enquiries coming in. So how do we maintain enquiries coming in while still maintaining the quality of service? So we are testing out many ways, and right now what we are doing is that we have one division on existing clients, and one on the new application, and one on client acquisition.
Yeah.
The client acquisition is the one that will talk to the clients and give them the information, guide them through. We get all the documents, we work with the new application group, then they will submit, get the visa stamped on the passport, then they become existing clients. We should call it the post-endorsement assistance. Endorsements means the visa is put on the passport. That's called the endorsement. So post-endorsement means that once the visa is on the passport, so this group will help you if you have an additional child, you want to add in your parents, you want to bring in your household effects, your pets and everything.
Yep.
So that is the group. So we have these 3 groups, and we are trying to integrate it to our clients, you know, so that they don't feel like they've been kicked around. Because we have to do it this way in order to maintain the training. We cannot be training the same thing for 30 people. We have to specialize.
That's true.
Yeah, I do know it is tough.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's really reassuring to hear that you guys
Yes.
have a well thought out process, because my uncle, he's back in Malaysia for
okay,
Chinese
cool.
New Year. So
a lot of ex-Malaysians are coming during Chinese New Year.
during Chinese New Year, a lot of ex-Malaysians. So he's probably gonna be heading to you guys' office next week after.
Yeah, we will look into that.
Yeah.
So we will have when the client comes in, we will have the client acquisition, talking to them, telling them the difference, answering all their questions, and if they agree to that, we have a lot of documents for them to read, because that is the knowledge that we distilled over the decades. You know, for example, like when you put money in a bank, you know, we recommend that you put in ringgit, because all along for the last 2 years, we've been telling the client that, you know, US dollars are dropping, and it's continuing to drop. And once you have put it in, you cannot switch to another account which is ringgit. Okay, so these are all the small things, and I believe all those add up to 20 to 30 pages.
Yeah.
So this is something that we distill over the years, and this is something that our clients appreciate, because when we tell them these are all the transparency, we tell you everything. So you agree to that yes, you have read through, so that you understand what is going on, you know what you are going into. So once we have collected all the documents and everything, we will process it, and this processing is done also transparently to the client, because Janet, the manager for the new application, will work with you, and she will have a team of people to help her with all the applications and getting all the documents, the passport when it is approved for all this. So we'll get it stamped for you. So for our client, basically it's seamless. So any questions that they ask, we will try to answer them within 24 hours. The only issue we have is that sometimes email do go missing.
Yes.
Okay, and the client will say why we never respond.
Yeah.
So we use WhatsApp as a backup. We will tell them, did you receive our emails? Okay, we do not really prefer WhatsApp is because over a period of time it's very difficult to search.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you forget to back up,
The whole
conversation is gone.
Yeah.
And that's it, or you accidentally deleted
Yep.
it. So it's kind of like very tricky, so we prefer to use email. Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting year.
Yeah.
And it's really fancy meeting you here. I did not even know that you come to Batu, see this Bukit Dumba
Bukit
for
Dumba, yeah.
exercise. It's really a nice place.
It's a nice
it's it's near my place. I think it's also near your place, correct? Your house,
Yeah,
correct?
it's quite near. It's just only like a 10 to 15 minute drive.
Yeah. Okay, I think we can catch up later on the food stuff or
Sure.
anything about Alter Domus. We have a lot of old stories to share. Maybe perhaps your uncle can join as well,
Yes.
Let's see how it goes.
All right then.
Okay, I need to go for a run ready.
Okay, thank you so
Happy
much,
New Year
Niji.
again.
Happy New Year
Okay,
again.
take care. Bye.
Bye bye.